Hey guys, ROBHADD here, and we're back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be going over the top 6 best DLCs added into GTA Online. Now firstly, before this video starts, I'd like to apologise for my absence on YouTube. I haven't really been uploading in the last 2 months, and I'd like to apologise. I just haven't had the time, or I haven't actually known what to upload to this channel. So I am back now, and I will be uploading back to normal schedule. So getting on to the video, the top 6 best DLCs added into GTA Online. Now, I decided to do this video as it's an interesting topic, as there's been a lot of DLCs actually added to GTA Online, so I'm going over the top ones in my opinion that I think are the best. So if you do not agree with this video, do not get offended or anything like that. This is totally my opinion, but you are free to voice your opinion as well in the comments below. I'd appreciate that, because then it sees other people's opinion as well, and let me know whether you agree with my list or not. So coming in at number 1, these are in no particular order at all. Gunrunning. Now, Gunrunning was released on June the 13th, 2017. Now, the reason I personally like this update is because it did add a lot of things to the game that wasn't originally in the game before, so some very unique features. The reason for that, they added a lot of customization options for guns. So this update, they did actually release the Mark II guns. Now, before that, obviously, we didn't have Mark II guns. Now, adding this added a lot more variety of ways to kill people and how to kill people, if that makes sense, and what weapons are the best. So it added a lot of things to test and things like that, and it just made GTA Online different because obviously people had different weapons and you could have different attachments. Now, also the fact that you could actually purchase an underground bunker was very unique to me as well. The place was massive and it came with a lot of unique features like a shooting range and also your own personal vehicle to drive around because the place was so big, and I think that the bunker was well worth the money with the amount of detail you actually got with it. Now also with this update, if you remember, we got the MOC. Now the MOC isn't just a big truck with guns. The MOC allowed us to upgrade vehicles and add unique liveries. Now a lot of people probably don't remember that, but you can actually drive a vehicle in the back and actually upgrade different vehicles in different ways. So that is why I really do like this update. Now also they added an OG vehicle from GTA 4. They added the APC tank. Now that tank was very good in GTA 4, and the fact they added it in GTA 5 made it very cool. Now it also had some very unique features like the SAM turret, and it could also float on the sea, so that was a very cool thing as well. Now that is all the main points in my opinion of why I like this update. Now coming in at number 2 is Heists. Now that was released on March 10th, 2015, so that was a hell of a long time ago. Now this was one of the first biggest updates in my opinion to GTA Online. Now this update was incredibly good for GTA Online, and it is what made GTA Online GTA Online. Now the reason I like this update is it added heists for the first time in GTA Online. Now this was a great way to make money in GTA because obviously the only other way was to do missions or steal cars and sell them. So adding heists made missions and grinding a lot different for GTA Online, because obviously you would have to do the setups, choose what ways you want to do things, and then actually do the heist itself and get a massive payout. Now the reason I like this was obviously because it was different, and none of the other GTA missions were like this because you actually had to plan it out, do the setups and things like that. Now also in this update, it did bring a very forgotten about feature. You can actually save custom outfits for the first time in ever. Now this wasn't a feature when GTA Online launched, and the fact that this update did add it made it very cool because obviously you could save preset outfits that you wanted to keep, and it saves you going to the clothing store. Now I know this is a very small feature, but we do take advantage of this in GTA Online, so them adding it did make GTA Online a little bit better for those cool little features. Now like I said, it is one of the best DLCs of all times and improved GTA Online massively, and I think it did help to grow GTA Online as what it is now. Now also another reason why people like this DLC so much is I think it was well thought through from the GTA developers because of the amount of detail and things that was added, because obviously heists wasn't as easy as making a GTA mission or an adversary mode. It was well thought through and it added a lot of new vehicles to the game. So coming in at number 3, now people might not agree with me on this one, but I think heavily I do agree on this one. Import and Export. Now this was released December 13th, 2016. Now this is one of my favourites is because it added the vehicle warehouse. Now the vehicle warehouse was not just one thing. It allowed you to do some missions which you could steal cars, upgrade them, then sell them. So it did make the missions kind of fun because it was different. Now I like different things in GTA and make them unique because obviously they stand out from the others, because it's not the same old kind of mission where it's the same format or anything like that. You do different things each time, so you have to steal it from a different place. You have different scenarios where the car has to blow up and stuff like that. Now also the other thing I liked about the vehicle warehouse isn't just because of the money making side of things. It was the first ever update to actually add a set of special vehicles, from rocket cars to ramp cars. Now I know people may not agree with this because obviously they're very futuristic vehicles and they kind of didn't fit in GTA Online at the time, but honestly I don't think they're that bad. They don't have overpowered weapons or anything like that, and that's why I actually do like this update, because they didn't go OTT with it and the vehicles weren't overpowered. Now also this update did add the 60 car garage. Now that is a very cool feature because obviously at the time a lot of people was actually struggling with the amount of vehicles they had and they didn't have enough room to store them. So adding the 60 car garage in GTA Online did help massively because it did allow us to expand our cars and how many we wanted and different variants of them. So that is why I actually like this update. Now coming in at number 4, Smugglers Run. Now this was released on August 29th, 2017. Now once again, I don't think people are actually going to agree with me on this one. It was a fairly kind of new update, I'd say, but I just don't think a lot of people actually know what was added into this update, making it very good. Now the first ever time you could actually customize planes actually got added into this update, so if you did actually purchase a hangar, it was allowing you to actually customize planes. Now we haven't actually had this option before to be able to customize planes and actually store them as your own personal vehicle, so I thought this was a very cool feature as people could have different styles of planes and you could also upgrade speed and things like that. Now also down the line it did actually bring out kind of more features to planes, so it made planes more worth it and not just the fact that it's a plane and it took one shot. Now also another thing I liked about this update, it added the much requested vehicle from the GTA community. The Hunter Apache helicopter was actually added into this update. Now the fact that this plane was actually added was very cool, and also it did add a very new feature to the game. Now that is known as the barrage. So this was the only vehicle at the time to actually have this. So the fact that this very cool helicopter came out that people very heavily requested came out, and then a very new feature came with it as well, made this vehicle even more cooler and unique. Now I know that at this time this isn't the only vehicle to have the barrage, but at the time it was a very cool vehicle to actually own. Now also the last thing, to be able to own your own building in Fort Zancudo. So this actually unlocked the ability to own your own building in Fort Zancudo. Now this was very cool because you could go into the military base without getting a wanted level, and it was easy to steal jets and things like that. But obviously you would have to buy a hangar in the military base, which would give you a hefty price, but I thought it was a very cool thing that Rockstar did, adding a building in the military base. Now I forgot to mention as well, it did add countermeasures to the game. Now people may frown upon this because countermeasures stops you actually killing those griefers that fly around in hydras, but it is also advantage to you because also when you're flying around minding your own business, some people just come up to you and kill you. Now countermeasures stop this obviously because you could deploy your countermeasures and it would stop the missile locking on. So that is a thing that I would actually really say that GTA Online needed, and I'm glad that it actually got added. So coming in at number 5, Bikers. Now this was released on October 4th, 2016. Now originally I wasn't going to put this on this list because in my opinion I didn't really like this update because I wasn't around when the actual update came out. So I didn't really know what was added, but then reading along about the Bikers DLC, it did give me some hope into the DLC, if that makes sense, of what was actually added. So the reason this update is made it onto the list is because this update actually brought in a ton of new weapons into the game. Now 7 to be exact, and that is very rare to see in a GTA DLC nowadays, because GTA doesn't actually get that many weapons added to the game, and to see 7 new weapons at the time was really cool, because obviously it added a lot more variety of guns and stuff like that. Also tons of unique vehicles came as well with different styles, so like the rusty cars and the motorbikes. The rat rod is one of them, but I can't remember the others. You'll see them on screen anyway, but I just liked the unique vehicles that came with this update. Now also there was a ton of money opportunities because of the biker clubhouses, so you could actually earn a lot of money from just doing normal missions. But also there was exploits to the clubhouses. They are patched now, but at the time the money that you could get from it was amazing, which is why I wanted to add it onto the list, because those are the things that stand out making money in GTA Online, to then buy the other things that come with it. Now coming in at number 6, Cutting Stunts. Now this update was released on July 12th, 2016. Now the reason I like this update is because it added quite a lot to the game. Now it doesn't seem like it, but it really did. Now this update obviously added the stunt tracks, which made the game very cool because you could actually earn money yet again while having fun. and it added a lot of variety to the racing community because it wasn't just a normal track. It had stunts, it had tubes, and all sorts like that. So it added very cool things to the racing community. Now it was a new way of making money for fun as well, because obviously you could play this game mode with your friends, hit them out, and all sorts like that, and you could actually create your own. So this is the reason I like this update. It also added 15 new cars. Now that is very rare to see in GTA Online release that many cars at the same time, so I think this update was very beneficial to GTA because obviously it added so many cars. Now let me know in the comments down below if you agree with my opinion of what updates were the best, and if you do disagree, let me know in the comments down below what your favourite updates are. I'd like to see your opinions and thoughts down below. Now I'd just like to say subscribe, like and turn on notifications to this channel to see future videos, and obviously turning those notifications on does notify you when I upload, because obviously there is subscription problems on YouTube and I wouldn't want you to miss any of my videos. Now also, if you can, join my Discord server, link is down in the description down below. It is slightly dead at the minute, I'd like some new members in there so we can liven it up a bit. And also I'd like to say I'm currently going to launch a giveaway that'll be hosted on my Twitter account, so be sure to hop over to my Twitter account to see the giveaway and the rules. I'll be giving away $500,000 in GTA Online for any platform, so just go over to my Twitter, links down in the description down below to see that giveaway. Now I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you have made it that far, it's really appreciated, and obviously don't forget to like once again. But thank you all for watching this video, and thank you for your support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!